In today's video, we are going to be plasti dipping our daily driver project car, which is this Hyundai Sonata right here. Now, full disclosure, this car is already plasti dipped. So what we're going to be doing today is adding a fresh layer of plasti dip, which will also help to cover up any imperfections that have now started to creep in, because of course it is always a good idea to refresh your dip while it's still looking really good. If you're interested in the plasti dipping process from scratch, like how to plasti dip your entire car from scratch, have a look at my linked video down below. That's when I did the first plasti dip job on this car, when it was completely unplasti dipped. The only thing I'm going to do differently is I'm going to super load it with a bunch of mica powder pearls that also have some sparkle in them. It's not going to give it a gloss finish or anything like that, since this is matte plasti dip, but you know, hopefully the flakes in here give it a nice little shine when it's under sunlight or something like that. So it's not going to be completely jet black or like stealthed out or anything like that, but it is definitely going to be darker than it is now. But it's not going to be dark as this, because this was black plasti dips. So the first thing I need to do is masking. Yeah, this is honestly the most important, but it's also the most tedious part of the process when you're plasti dipping a car, is the masking. You need to make sure your masking is 10 out of 10, okay? Especially if you're doing it for the first time. My car's already plasti dipped, so I can afford to skip a few corners here and there, but not that many. But if you're doing it on a completely unplasti dipped car, still not sure if that's a word, but if you're doing it for the first time on your car and it's not plasti dipped, you're not refreshing your dip or anything, make sure your masking is on point. Now, if you want to see some great masking, again, my original plasti dipping video is linked down below. Make sure you check it out after watching this one. But yeah, let's get started with the masking.
I still hear your voice at night, make me feel alright. Jump right back into my heart, 'cause we could dance the night away. Make me love you through the haze. Ain't no need to be afraid. I still hear your voice at night, make me feel alright. Jump right back into my heart, 'cause we could dance the night away. Make me love you through the haze. Ain't no need to be afraid. 'Cause I want you bad, I do. You're coming back, 'cause I still hear your voice at night, make me feel alright.
Okay boys, and after 50 billion years, the masking is done. Have a look at that. So yeah, lights, covered, windows, the whole shebang. All right boys, the exciting part is here. It is time to mix the paint, but full disclosure, it is a completely different day. This is the same clip for you guys. In fact, it might even be just a few seconds apart, but for me, it is a different day. You can, you know, if you're eagle-eyed, you can see the masking there is a little different from the previous clip. But yeah, so what happened was I did start to spray the car last time. And as you can see, it is a little different perhaps if you compare it to how it looked before I sprayed it. I managed to get one light coat on there, so it is a little bit, it does glisten a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, a whole slew of unfortunate events happened. Paint spilled everywhere, spilled everywhere, and so I basically had to redo the whole thing. Okay, so the advantage obviously of having your own dip is that you can make your own unique style or your own unique color of plasti dip that you obviously wouldn't be able to easily find somewhere else. In here is concentrated black plasti dip, so I do need to thin this out. It would not be recommended to just spray this straight out of the spray gun, since it is so concentrated. Also, it wouldn't cover the whole car, because you know, you can see the size of this can. I've got my thinner over here. We are going to add these silver flakes over here, and then just to add a little something, I've got these are going to add some dynamism. I went with super heavy flakes, meaning that the size is relatively large. It's not so much mica powder, it's more like mica metal flakes that I'm going for, because of course the look I'm going for on this car is a textured, aggressive look, right? I want people to stop and go, whoa, what on earth is going on over there? And when you touch the car, I really want it to feel like dip armor. So if any of you are familiar with DYC and any of their stuff, they have this thing called dip armor, which to me looks so cool. But yeah, it does have this rough texture to it, which is what I'm replicating with just regular dip. So let's try. Okay, boys, and without further delay, it is now time to get this first coat onto the car. I just want to make sure I keep mixing it because, of course, this is so heavy with flakes. It's not even mica powder. It's more like mica flakes. So I need to keep mixing it or else it settles on the bottom. But yeah. Oh, shoot. I forgot something important. Ah, damn it. Oh, let's get them off. Okay, you hang out in there. All right, let's go. Okay, first coat done, first impressions, really sparkly, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so far our sparkle effect looks like it will basically take effect, but yeah, it's still wet obviously, so it looks shinier than it will when it's nice and matte, but yeah, I really think it's cool that you can do this with Plasti Dip. You can mix in different pearls. You can create your own unique sort of, vision, if you will. So yeah, I guess we'll finish up and yeah, I'll show you boys what it looks like. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the car wash today. I would love to get to the car wash because my tires are super dirty, and I think it would be a crime to show you guys this car with the tires being dirty. At the same time, I want the paint to be fully dry before any amount of water even touches it. Ooh, and just like that, boys, we are done and dusted. My hands are an absolute mess. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm sweaty. It's a little hot in here. There's no AC down here. But anyway, we got it done. I wish we had a little bit more paint. I keep saying we, but I ordered the paint. I wish I had a little bit more paint because it would have been nice to really dial things in. I would really love to work on these project cars more and more often. So if you like what you see here, please consider liking the video, consider subscribing to the channel so that we can grow it together and so that hopefully I can show you boys more cool car stuff in the future. But for today, we are done, boys. So I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna remove all the masking and I will show you guys the final results either here or at the car wash. Let's see what happens. Okay, boys, there we have it. That is the final result. I still need to see what it looks like in the daylight and under different lighting conditions. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Pop it. Pop it.